Action. Hey guys. So, in this class, I'm going to be teaching you, taking up where we left off last class on set theory. Now, I mentioned just like PEMDAS is the order of operations for algebra, set theory has an order of operations. P, C, I, U, D. Parentheses, complement, intersection, union, and difference. Now, we haven't done difference yet, but we did all the others. And this is, and I call this picky-ute. But as a mnemonic, you can talk about, I have a whole bunch of mnemonics, but the one I choose to do today is people can ignore unusual dangers. A little picture here to help you remember that. So, that is picky-ute. Now, be good, gadget. Now, the one I haven't, so now the idea is if you see parentheses, you calculate what's going on inside them first. Then you always do complements before you do intersection. You do intersection before unions, but generally I will not, you'll see parentheses if that's an issue. And the very last thing you do is set differences. Now, let me talk to you about set differences. Set difference is probably the hardest of all of them. And so, I'd like to explain set differences to you with a story, but it's a scary story. It involves Nazis. So, you guys all remember, let me make, so you can see me, I'm going to make my picture really big right now. So, because I'm going to be doing things, so let's make my picture nice and big. Oh, come on, be good, gadget. Be a good gadget. Be a good gadget. There. Nice big picture. There, now you can really see me on the screen. Set this up where you can see all of me. Okay, so I was telling you about how a set is like a club. So a set is like a club, and the curly brackets are like bouncers standing outside the club. Now, I'm going to explain what, and I'll put my face back on the camera, what A minus B is. So you have a club, and it's full of people, A's, having fun. It's the A club. And it's all full of people having fun. They're dancing, they're doing karaoke, whatever. And then, suddenly, the doors get smashed open, and in come the Nazis. They all come. And they go into the club, and they say, whoever is a B, we're going to take you out. They pull all the B's out of the club. And all that is left is the set difference of A minus B. All of the guys who are A's, but not B's, because the B's have all been dragged away, off by the Nazis. That is what A minus B is. So, if I draw a picture of that, let me grab that again and make this smaller now, if I can force that. Come on, be good, gadget. This gadget is trying to fight me. Doesn't want to shrink. Doesn't want to shrink the camera picture. Well, we'll do that for a sec. Good. Oh, maybe it's here. So, we'll go make this a little smaller. Yeah. Be good? Be good, be good, be good, be good. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Actually, I can do this without, even with the big camera. I'll fix that later. So, if we draw a Venn diagram, that might help explain it too. We would draw a nice big rectangle. Alright. Give me the ability to draw a rectangle, you silly gadget. Okay, go into draw. I convince this webcam to get smaller. There. Ah, nice. Nice. There I am. Now I'm smaller on the screen, and I get more screen to work with now. Let's see. So, I'm going to draw a Venn diagram, which means I draw this nice, big square. Here it is. And on the side of the square, I'm going to draw a U for universe. Okay, so on this guy, I'm going to draw, this guy is a U. Alright, that's not pretty. Let's do it in a prettier way. We'll insert a text box. Is it going to let me do that? Just write some text on this. So this guy is going to have a U on it for the universe. So that's the universe. With a big U on it. I'll even change that font so it's a pretty font. There. It's the universe. So now, there's the universe. Now, I'm going to put in it two sets, A and B. And to do that, I'm going to draw two circles. Okay. I'm going to draw a nice blue circle for A. So this is going to be A, the blue circle. And we draw. And this guy is going to be, and then I'm going to draw a nice red circle for B. And you see, and we'll just mark that down, make it really clear by writing on this guy. I'm going to put the letter A, and on this guy, come on, give me a letter. Okay, I'm going to put the letter B. So it overlaps this. There. I'm going to change that guy's color. It's going to be a red B. How do I do that? There. It's going to be a nice bright red B, and this A is going to be a nice blue A. Okay, so here we have it, A and B. Now, once again, you have all these guys in the A club having a good time, and then the Nazis grab out all the B's. So all that's left is the A's, but not the B's. All that's left is this part of the set. People in A, but not in B. All the B's have been dragged away. So that is set difference. So that leads us, now we know all of the connectives. So we can do problems like those on page 287. Exercises 1 to 20. We're going to use this universe and these sets. So, we'll quickly go over some of these. Okay, so for example, if we want to do problem 1, okay, remember, the universe is 1 through 7. So if we did A complement, it would be the set 2, 4, and 6. And that is the answer to problem. Now, To skip ahead, if we did problem 5, it would be C union D. Remember, union means anyone who's a C or a D can get in. Anyone who has either membership card. So, 1 can get in because it's a C. 2 can get in, it has both membership cards. 3 can get in because it's a D. 4 gets in from its D card. 5 goes from the C card, and 6 comes from the C card. And that is the answer to 5, C union D. We look at 6, C intersection D, you have to have both cards. And so the only number that's in both is 2. 2 has a C card and a D card. It even has a B card. It's got a lot of cards. Very busy wallet. Just like I had the Red Mango card and the Ben's Friends card, 2 has a membership card for C and D. Now, if we look at problem number 8, D minus C, once again, it's everyone who's in D, but not in C. So it's numbers 3, of course that's in D and not in C, and 4. So that's D minus C. So that goes over all of the connectives. Now let's do something a little more complicated. Like problem number 11. To do 11, we gotta do the parentheses first, because remember, this is parentheses are first. People. Then, once we can calculate what's in the parentheses, we can do the complement. So, we'll do A union B, which is everything that's in A and B. So, we start by saying A union, where's my union there? A union B is equal to 1, 2, wait, set curly brackets. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Everything's in A union B, you know, it's the whole universe. Now, so the next step is to do the whole thing, A union B complement. So we'll do this. When we get to, I have it here. That's always fun. Give it a sec, and back we are. And we're up to A union B complement. I sort of overwhelmed it a little bit. Where is it? We forgot where we were. Can't do that. I want to do A union B complement. Okay, one of those. That's it. So, we'll just do it the hard way. Okay. So now we're going to do parenthesis A union B, which I can copy from here, and then put a complement of it. And that is going to be the opposite of that. which turns out, well, what's in the universe but it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? It's nothing. So this, guys, the answer is the empty set. So that's the answer to problem 11. So, one last, a little more complicated problem will be problem number 14. Let's do 13. Okay. So, D intersection A minus B. So the first thing we do is the parenthesis again. D intersection A. So we have D, and we'll calculate what's in D intersection A. And that's going to equal, what's in D intersection A? Okay, that's going to be the set just containing 3. Now we're going to do parentheses D intersection A minus B. So the idea there is the Nazis. B is 2, 4, 6 right here. 2, 4, 6. So we go back and see. We go into this guy and say, are there any 2s? Take them away. Any 3 or 4s? Take them away. Any 6s? Take them away. And once we've done that, all that's left is 3, and that's the answer. Okay. I think finally I'm going to do number 15. In the hopes that they gave me a decent problem here. Okay. Remember, pick a U'd again. Back to the beginning, pick a U'd. We're going to do the parentheses on problem 15. You see the parentheses here? And the parentheses, in the parentheses, is an intersection and a complement. So the first thing we must do is D complement. We're going to do D complement. And that's going to be everything that's not in D, which is 1 through 7, but not 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be 1, but not 2, 3, 4. So it gets 5, and 6, and 7. Cool? Now, we're going to do A intersection D complement. So, we're going to have A intersection D complement. So that's going to be, which of those guys also are in A? Go away. Which of those guys also are in A? And that's going to be 1, 3, 5, 7. So 1, A is 1, 3, 5, 7. D complement is 1, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 5, 7 is the intersection. 1, 5, 7. So now I've done the parentheses, this part. Now I'm going to take C, which is 1, 2, 5, 6, and subtract it. 1, 5, 7. So I'm going to do C minus parentheses A intersection D complement equals. Now, so we take C, but we're going to set difference. That means we're going to drag away any of these guys that are in C. So the 1 gets dragged away. Grab the 1 from C and drag him away. The 5 gets dragged away. But there's no 7 to drag away. So all that's left is going from C is going to be 2 and 6. And that is the answer to problem 15. So now you'll know enough to be able to do in the book problems 51 to 59, and even more. Let's see. Keep going. Let's go. 50. Yeah. 41 to 15, 51 to 59 on page 288. So your homework would be page 288, problems 51 to 59. And that is the lesson.